Narendra Modi has taken oath as India's Prime Minister for a historic third consecutive term.
Narendra Modi took the reins in 2014 after the Bharatiya Janata Party won the clear majority in Lok Sabha elections 10 years ago. In 2019 general elections, the BJP once again swept the mandate, with Modi becoming Prime Minister for a second time. And now Prime Minister Modi has equalled the record of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, becoming only the second person after the Congress statesman to become India's Prime Minister for 3 consecutive terms.
Some of the BJP heavyweights who made a comeback are Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nirmala Sitharaman, Nitin Gadkari and Dr. S. Jaishankar. The ministries will be allocated to the leaders later today. It is widely believed that all these leaders will retain their portfolios from 2019.
To remind our viewers, during the BJP-led NDA government's second term in power, Amit Shah was the Home Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman was India's Finance Minister, Rajnath Singh the Defence Minister and Dr. S. Jaishankar the Foreign Minister.
30 of the 72 ministers sworn in on Sunday are cabinet ministers, 5 independent charge and 36 ministers of state. The portfolios will be announced later today, like I mentioned earlier. H.D. Kumaraswamy of the Janata Dal Secular was the first leader from any of the BJP's allies in the NDA to take oath.
Soon after, Janata Dal United leader Lalan Singh, a close aide of Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, also took oath.
Several top industrialists and movie stars like Shah Rukh Khan and Akshay Kumar were also there at the high-profile event in the Indian national capital, New Delhi. Over 8,000 guests and dignitaries witnessed the grand event at the Rashtrapati Bhavan.
The global leaders in attendance included top leaders and heads of states from Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal and Mauritius, as well as Maldives, the Bangladesh PM and Seychelles Vice President.
In recent years, the relationship has been marked by close contacts at all levels. Trade and investment have grown, and there is cooperation in the fields of
Rashtrapati ka.
The relationship between India and Sri Lanka.
Now, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will head a coalition government in his third term for the first time since he took office in 2014.
Right, the Modi 3.0 cabinet has a total of 72 ministers. However, there are several noticeable new faces in the Modi cabinet 3.0.
Former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, took oath as the Union Minister in the Modi government's third term. He won from Vidisha Lok Sabha constituency by a whopping 8.2 lakh votes this time.
मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा मैं संघ के मंत्री के रूप.
One of the new faces is the former Chief Minister of Haryana, Manohar Khattar. He took oath as the Union Minister in the Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led National Democratic Alliance at the centre. Manohar Khattar was fielded from the Karnal constituency, where he won by a margin of 2.3 lakh votes.
और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा मैं संघ के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक.
BJP Chief JP Nadda has returned as the minister in the cabinet of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The BJP fought the 2024 polls under Nadda's leadership, who has been the party's 11th president since 2022.
भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा मैं संघ के मंत्री के रूप में अपने.
Another noticeable addition to the cabinet is H.D. Kumaraswamy, a 2-time Chief Minister and 5-time MLA from the JDS. Former Chief Minister of Karnataka won the Mandya Lok Sabha seat and reclaimed JDS lost stronghold in Lok Sabha polls.
Allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister.
Lok Janshakti Party leader Chirag Paswan took oath as the member of the cabinet elected from Bihar's Hajipur Lok Sabha seat. Chirag Paswan secured a resounding victory with 6.14 lakh votes. Chirag Paswan's decision to contest from Hajipur was deeply symbolic, as this seat was represented 8 times by his late father Ram Vilas Paswan.
अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा तथा मैं भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना सभी प्रकार के लोगों के
Other fresh faces included the actor turned politician Suresh Gopi, Kamlesh Paswan, who was elected for the 4th time from UP's Bansgaon parliamentary seat, Raksha Khadse, who is daughter-in-law of former BJP leader Eknath Khadse.
पासवान ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India.